Hey, what is up, all you lonely watchers out there? Okay, I got the lag down pretty good this time. Welcome, Gamer64, Cobalt Orochi, Verminex Demona, welcome. Everybody else who's here. Okay, so, 1, it's the end of the month. I figured I'd get a stream in. 2, I could really use some HD footage of the story of this game. I have none. And 3, I kind of need to get some practice in for something that's upcoming. So, I've been missing Okay Watch 1. I've already recorded a couple videos where like I talk about in like small portions, about how like Yokai Watch 1 was always this unique game that had its own like story that's very structurally different from the other two, and that makes it special, and it's kind of what really made me fall in love. So yeah, I figured, yeah, let me start the recording on my capture card so I don't forget. We'll start in a second here. Well, it does in the title, in the thumbnail, it does say Yokai Watch 1 for Nintendo Switch, unless I messed that up. Yeah, I did put 1 for Nintendo Switch specifically. You know, thought it'd be fun. My Little Pony had 2 Switch games. This one, I got it last night, and I beat it in like an hour and a half. Wait, am I recording? Okay, I am recording on Elgato. There we go. Let me put this in full screen and get my chat up here. And there we go. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio mixing. I am not skipping cutscenes because I do actually need footage of the cutscenes for later. So even though we all know all the cutscenes, I'm skipping them this time around. My Little Pony game, not very good. I literally beat it in one sitting. It was just like a bunch of fetch quests, basically. Where you run around as Sunny. That's it. The day in the forest, everything changed. Yes! No swampy marsh. Let's go. That is so goated. We finally killed Swampy Marsh, guys. Hooray. The title says, Brian, look out. It's in reference to, you ever see the, my controller has stopped being connected. Did my controller die? My controller died. I'm gonna put this on charge and I'm gonna use my Joy-Con. I mean, I haven't charged in a couple weeks. I guess that's fair. That's my bad. Yeah, I tried to get the English translation running on Ryujinx, but I just couldn't for some reason. Sorry, getting my Joy-Con here, because I've literally just let my controller die. But yeah, what was I talking about? Wait. My Joy-Con are not connecting either. What's going on? What is going... I am so sorry for the technical issues. I don't know what's going on. It's... Hold on, I'm taking this out of the dock for a second. So you're gonna see like a nothing screen, but this is so weird. We were talking about Brian, look out. Brian, it's in reference to this Family Guy clip. Where Brian gets run over by a car. The family dog. I've never had an error like this. Like, I thought it was just dead, but no, it's not connecting for some reason. Oh, wait, it is connected. And it keeps disconnecting. Is it dead? Oh, my Pro Controller 1 was connected. My Pro Controller 1 was connected, and it wasn't letting my Pro Controller 2 connect. It wasn't letting a second controller connect. That was the issue. Okay. My bad. That's... I didn't even touch it this morning. How did that happen? Yeah, you talked about an emulator. Nintendo's Assassin took out your Switch. Imagine. But yeah, I couldn't get the game running on emulator properly, so I'm not playing it in English. And also, I like the official file. Oh wait, we need to start a new game. Not continue one. And we are just going to... Does the audio mixing sound okay? Is the game too loud or anything? Or am I too loud or anything like that? We're just gonna go over this 21-minute Fumi file, which I don't even know what that was for. Also, I find it kind of weird that they kept this interface in for the keyboard. It feels kind of weird. The game is too quiet. What if I turn it up like that? Is that good? But yeah, something I never understood is that they never implemented like the Switch keyboard. They just used the keyboard from the original, which is fine, I guess. And I guess if the plan was to port this game over to mobile, I don't know how, like, maybe a bit more? Okay. But I don't know how, like, prominent it was, like, when they were developing the Switch port. I don't know if it was always in the cards to, port it to mobile, but that could have been an influence as to why they didn't use the Switch keyboard. That, or they just didn't feel like doing the work of getting rid of that and then implementing the Switch keyboard, which is fair, I guess. That's fair. I just realized the edge of, like, Fumi's model still looks a little, like, crusty, kind of like 3DS-y. I never looked that much into the game before, so... But it's also, now I'm seeing it in 4K instead of 1080p, so that'll probably really exaggerate some of the problems this version has in terms of visuals. Okay, but... One, they specifically called the game Yokai Watch 1 for Nintendo Switch and not, like, Yokai Watch HD, so I doubt it was coming to PS4 and Xbox. And two, like, they didn't give a special universal keyboard for Yokai Watch 4, that just uses the system keyboard, and that came to PlayStation 4. And a lot of people like to say, oh, they were also planning on bringing it to Xbox and PC, but that is likely not the case. There's, like, files in the game for, like, Xbox controller icons and keyboard icons, but they were likely just there because they were ported over from the game they were using them from. I doubt there were ever any plans to bring Yokai Watch 4 to the PC, or especially the Xbox. Because RPGs do not historically do as well on Xbox. Yeah, there was a mobile port in Japan. I'm guessing that's why. Assuming that there was always a mobile port in the cards. A mobile port was planned since, not long after Yokai Watch 1 came out. Like, they were originally going to put the 3DS version on mobile, and then it ended up getting canned. So maybe they were developing the Switch port with the idea in mind that they would eventually bring it to mobile, which that would make the most sense for why they don't have the Switch's keyboard into the system. Oh yeah, then they added voice acting in this version. There's a few cool, like, additions to this one. Nintendo Switch port of 2. Yes, I would love a Nintendo Switch port of 2. Because that game could use the most. Like, combining all the versions into one is, like, what Yokai Watch 3 needs the most. I mean, Yokai Watch 2 needs the most. And it would be cool to see it in, like, proper HD. Or I guess 4K at this point. But 3, the tactics board cannot really be translated, I feel like, to... It would be hell to translate the tactics board to controller inputs. So I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think 2 is gonna happen either, but I think that would be the more likely of the two. Because 1 is next in line, and 2 it's more suited for controller play. Like, technically all the games have controller play, but like it's easy. Like, you don't have to constantly be using the bottom screen, and there's things you can map to controls. Like, moving Yokai's position on the tactics board, you need the tactics board on screen at all times. But yeah, would love a definitive version of 2. I mean, there's already mods that, like, add all the version-exclusive content. But getting an official release for that would be great. Removing toy functionality and requirements for some yokai, that would be great. Like, fixing Tyrat or whatever. And the local yokai. A bit weird. They added online play to this version, but not blah. But not trading, which would have been a nice feature. Yeah, honestly, clicking in the left stick, that would be perfect for Model 0. Switching to the Model 0. And then you just, like, get rid of the tracing minigame. But, like, a lot of the other minigames in 2 that were introduced in 2 could work well. Like the clock one, you could just rotate the analog stick, like in the spin a circle minigame in 1. Are you kidding me? Does the English mod fix the passwords by chance? Because, like, you know, it would be weird if the game was all in English and then just Japanese passwords. Oh, and I'm at college, so I don't have any of my Y medals or arcs right now. I'll scan them later in the series. Like, next time I go home, I'll just scan them all in for goodies and stuff. But, yeah, we're playing the story on hard mode. No, like, S ranks in Chapter 2. Hard mode. Basically normal mode. Basically how you're supposed to play the game. Finally. For some reason, I couldn't download the English mod for mobile. It wouldn't let me for some reason. I think my phone was acting up or something. I was contemplating playing the mobile version for this Let's Play. But then I realized, why would I do that with no controller support? If the game had controller support, I might have. But otherwise, yeah, no, there's no point. Like, no, that sounds gross to control on a computer. Either that, or I'd have to go out and get a secondary phone to play it on, because I don't feel comfortable, like, using my primary phone for streaming content, because 1, what if I have to go into the menu and I accidentally show something? 2, I need to have my phone available. 3, like, what if somebody calls me or something? I don't want people's personal information to show up or anything. So it's no, I don't want to use my real phone to stream. So I'd either have to get it on an Android emulator, or I'd have to get, like, a secondary device. People always say the Sawtooth Stag is the hardest part of the game. I never understood that. That's like, I usually get them like on my second or third try. So I don't know what that's about. Also, the lack of stamina is glorious.
Yes.
Also, this will probably be my, like, 100% series after the story is done. Like, we're probably gonna be Wobble Walk and then also try to get some... Try to fill out the medallion as much as possible. Which I know kind of sucks with, like, the jewel neons. Because they're based on NFC now, but it's fine. Because there is an alternative way, right, to get the jewel neons besides the QR codes in the 3DS version. Because it's like, I don't have any of the arcs for the jewel neons. Why does the game look so bright? It doesn't look that bright to me, at least not any brighter than normal. Oh, they're from Wayfair? Like, how, though? Like, is there a guide online that says, like, how you get them? Is it like Panda Noko, where you get so many passes and then you get this yokai, or is it just, like, random? You just, like, randomly get them into Wayfair one day. Yeah, now I'm playing it in 4K for the first time. You can definitely tell it's a little rough around the edges of support when blown up 4X, but there are rare encounters in normal rooms. Okay, that's fun. That sounds fun. Well, I don't know. I thought it might be one of the more better documented games. Like, I figured this and 4 would probably have the most stuff for them. Because they're the games that are the most accessible to people. As opposed to things like B2 and Sangokshi. And then just who plays Y Academy. Straight up, who has the patience to play that game? It sucks. Just saying. But also it helps that, like, this is a remake of a 3DS game that we already did get, so there's already plenty of guides for Yokai Watch that'll apply to this. Most guides for Yokai Watch most of the content in Yokai Watch guides will apply to this. But, like, you look at Yokai Watch 4. We have the Yokai Watch 4 spreadsheet. We have multiple playthroughs online. We have people breaking down yokai and stuff and certain missions, and it's decently documented in the wiki. Like, I was expecting that for this game. As opposed, because you know, it's one of the more accessible Japanese exclusives. One of the more predominant ones as well. One of the ones that people normally know about. Like, people usually think of this game, I feel like, in Yokai Watch 4, more people know of those than they do of Y School Heroes and Sangokshi and Busters 2. How'd you get introduced into Yokai Watch? Japanese Whisper sounds great. I was at my grandma's house, and I turned on the TV, in Disney XD. I was flipping through the channels to find something to watch, and I found Disney XD. It was playing an episode of Yokai Watch, and it was It was the episode where Whisper, or where Eddie is, like, laughing at Bear's, like, broken leg or whatever with hee hee heel. And I just thought that was funny. And then they did the whole gag where there's calamari and a peanut stuck in Nate's watches. And I just thought that was hilarious. And I was like, I'm gonna make this my personality for the next 10 years. So that's what I did. Didn't have my 3DS broke by that point, so I mainly just watched the anime and played Puni Puni. And then I and collect the medals as well. Fell out of it for a few years when I lost access to cable. Puni Puni shut down. Eventually asked for Yokai Watch 4 for Christmas in 2021. Got it, played it, got back into the series, loved it. So technically, if you don't want to count Puni Puni, Yokai Watch 4 was my first game. Is it here? Oh, here it is. The power of the Yokai Watch. Imagine somebody's first Yokai Watch episode is Robanyan and B3NK1. Noah moment. Well, Whisper's voice kind of goes up and down in Japanese. Like, his voice is, like, all over the place. So it's not that it's different in the cutscenes as opposed to the dialogue. It's different all the time. Whisper has a giant range for how his voice sounds in Japanese. Or the Mangy Mutt episode. That would be an interesting one to see first. Potentially the Espy episode. That was an interesting episode. I love gay representation in my children's anime. No. Stop notifications, turn off. There we go. One thing with this game is I kind of wish they gave metal art to yokai like they did in Yokai Watch 3, like the actual metal art. Instead of just their headshot, that would have been cool. Since they all have official metal art now. That and a summon app would have been cool. Just saying. There's so much they could have added to this version. They just did, like a little bit. They could have done so much more. I was gonna say, is there no space? OJ Simp forever. Yeah, it was in the Japanese version of 3, so like I don't know why they didn't add it to 2. I mean, 1 for Nintendo Switch. I'm most baffled by the lack of metal art. Like, that would have been such an easy and cool addition, and plus it would give us, like, HD art for these medals. Which there already is elsewhere, but I think this would have been one of the first instances of, like, true HD metal art. No English dream summonings, that is sad. I was writing like English ones at one point, but they weren't really that good. Also, I don't have the singing chops to actually perform them. We did get English Dream medals, at least, which look incredibly stupid, but I get why they look the way they do. Perform, I have a little note, the thing in my notes app where I was writing English versions of the dream summonings that I was gonna record and post, but it didn't sound good. Some of them just sounded lyrically stupid, and if they didn't sound lyrically stupid, my singing ruined them, so... No, I'll add a space. Wait, no, I won't add a space. It's better without a space. I mean, really, they don't. Because they're just, like, yelling the tribe sound. The tribe name over and over in Japanese. Like, tough is just like Go-Ketsu, 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 which is what the tough tribe is called over there. The wicked tribe is just saying Kaima 3 times. Like, half of them are just like saying the name of the tribe over and over, and that's it. And then the stupid dream roulette thing. It sounds stupid, but it's not like weird. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I'm like, I keep wanting to go into a rant, but there's a kind of ranty video coming out next month, and I don't want to like spoil what I'm talking about. Let's go gambling! My favorite part of Yokai Watch / my least favorite part of Yokai Watch. Because the 2 medallion has been hell. I'm missing like 5 yokai and then the 3 version exclusive bosses. We're coming up on the peakest part of the game already. Beautiful. I think the joke there in Japanese is that like she's confusing the word for butler with like the word for sheep, and that's why he just like randomly turns into a sheep. And the English version, he says something stupid like, I'll always be here for you. But I forget what is the English version of that joke? I don't even remember, to be honest. It probably wasn't that good. But, like, I don't remember why he, like, that was his response to the joke, but I don't remember what the actual joke was. I know in Japanese it was, like, the word for sheep and the word for butler are kind of similar. So it was, like, that kind of joke. I wonder what other jokes we missed. Like, that's a really famous example, but I wonder what other kind of, like, linguistic jokes we missed in, like, the dialogue. Because people like to talk about linguistic jokes in the yokai's name all the time, but the dialogue is something that would be fun to see what kind of things we missed. You're following me like a sheep. Yeah, that's dumb. That's I mean, I don't know what else they could have done with that joke, but it just sounds stupid. The Japanese one is way funnier. Yo, Blue Boom, I want to say, donated $9.99. Thank you so much. If you could take one good thing from each Yokai Watch game from 1 to 4 and put them together, what would you choose? Let me see. That's a good question, because there's a lot of things I admire about 4. Picking, if I just need to hunt down what I want that to be, and then the rest will be easier. Uh, 2, I feel like it would be the post game. Definitely. 4, I think the best part of 4 is definitely the story, even if the gameplay isn't that great. I feel like 3 has very great, like, location designs. Like, as opposed to the areas in, like, 1, 2, and 4. Like, especially, like, with America. Like, I definitely like to see more unique locations like that. So, probably, like, the location design from 3. The story from 4. The post-game from 2. I feel like the story is more important than the graphics, and either way, if it's being made in the modern day, I feel like it'll take. As the story from 4 is incredible. But Yokai Watch 1, what would I take from 1? What does 1 have to offer in that regard? Because the one unique thing about Yokai Watch 1 in comparison to the other ones is its unique structure of story. But if I'm taking Yokai Watch 4 story, I can't take that from here. I mean, I wouldn't say Yokai Watch 1 really has the best music, though. I mean, I guess the gameplay, because, like, the gameplay is mostly the same. But at the same time, I really like the tactics board. I really like the, But I feel like the set designs are more valuable than the tactics board. What are we doing? Oh, we're finding 3 yokai now. So we are going to go to that alley right before the Mount Wildwood entrance. The length of 1, that's actually a good idea. Because Yokai Watch 3 kind of overstayed its welcome. I have a great idea for Yokai Watch 1. For that element, I am going to take pre-perverted QB. This is the only game in the mainline games, at least, that didn't have a perverted QB. So that is my choice. A QB that isn't a pervert. That is my choice for Yokai Watch 1. Is that fair? I don't know. Does Dimmy like rice balls? I know Rough Raff likes ramen. I might need to go to the store. I didn't think of going to the store first. But you know what? Fuck it. I did not mean to swear there, but it's okay. There, you like rice balls. Oh wait, you said that? No way. I wasn't even focused on chat. That was just like, great minds think sometimes, and we're dead. And we're dead. Okay, that's fun. Got a Sultimate. Are you kidding me? No. No. Man, this is the worst Nuzlocke I've ever played. How did I get through that? This performance. Oh my god. Immediate loss is crazy. I know. I don't. How did I Nuzlocke this? How did I Nuzlocke this and I can't even beat a single battle? %99 of people leave the alley before they make it big. I guess we get Rough Raff. We're probably gonna fuse him with Jibanyan later. What do we name him? I don't know what to do. But I just don't want to leave it blank. A Snartle exploit. So is that actually... You know what? I'll fine. I'll name him Meanie because it's funny. The rest won't fit in. But Meanie, is kind of funny. Meanie. Okay, this is more so I always go for Thornyon first, so I might as well go for Badinyon this time. Plus, Badinyon was a goat in the 2 Nuzlocke. Alright, I have my full faith in him. That he will murder McCracken. Okay, mission accomplished there. No, this isn't a Nuzlocke. I'm just saying if it was, I'd be in danger. It would not be good. What money do we have to start the game with? Should... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We can now kill God. I keep trying to use my bike that I don't have yet. That you get, like, annoyingly late in this game. Let's go to the alley behind the fish shop. You like juice. Negative Buzz likes juice, I believe. Yes, let's go. I guess I should have healed OJ. That's kind of my fault. McCracken fight in 3 actually sounds pretty fire. I feel like there's a lot they could do with the, what's it called? The tactics board. Let's go. Negative. There we go. Okay, we need one more. Wait, will it allow us to go down here? It does! I didn't know it did that this early. Can we do anything, though, down here? No, we can't. We'll pick up this. We'll pick up a rusty ring. What is slush like? I'll just throw this out there. Hope he nope, didn't catch it. I'd probably need to have pinned them. They also like juice, so yeah, I don't have any juice. Don't approach. Oh, okay. Slush approach me. That's Droplet. I can never tell. I can never tell which one is Droplet and which one's Slush. They're all the same. Yeah, I said it. Well, he's still a feminist, so like... Why didn't they just make Slush green? Even though that makes no sense. This is the team that's going to murder McCracken, guys.
Heresy!
Bomb Blast Yokai? Just use Gush. I don't want to have a misogynist on my team, okay? We're not letting that happen. Yeah, I know, the misogynist version. We don't want him on our team. He will never be on my team. Yes. I've been waiting for this moment this entire stream. Brian, look out! Brian, look out! Even though he's a cat, it would have worked better if he was a dog, but okay. I mean, they let you change clothes in 4. Kinda. For half the characters. So. Lame cat. We finally get to see Dead Rudy in HG. Let's go. This game truly was innovative for its time. You can change clothes in 4, yes. When you beat the game, Cole and Summer can change into their school uniforms, and Nate can change into his Yokai Watch 3 outfit. If you go to their respective houses and go to the closet, it gives you an option to change once you beat the game. But yeah, Katie and Jack and Bruno do not get any change of clothes. Katie would have been cool. Jack would have been cool. Bruno, I feel like you cannot put him in any other clothes. He would look wrong. He would look naked if you put him in just, like, different clothes. Like, that's not Bruno anymore. Like, he needs to retain his outfit. All the other ones, yeah, it would have been cool. It would have been cool to give Katie different types of clothes. Rough Raff on including or not including Rough Raff on Rough Raff violence. But like, no. I would not want them to add Skinny Bruno. Because, like, Skinny Bruno is, like, literally a lore thing. Like, you can't... It would be weird to see just, like, Skinny Bruno walking around normally. It's a lore thing. Like... Yeah, Yokai Watch 3 is a game. It is a game in the franchise. Can't wait to come out with my Yokai Watch 3 rant. This would have made more sense if this was, like, actually, like, Rough Graph. Like, the Yo Criminal Rough Raff. But no, it's just, like... In this instance, it's just a normal Rough Raff, and it's a Yo Criminal. Okay, we'll take that. Right now, the Switch cannot run proper custom firmware. The Switch 2 cannot run proper custom firmware, so it is currently impossible to do that. Give it a couple of years. But right now, as far as I know, it's not possible. Buster's Tea is one of my favorite parts of Yokai Watch 3. What are you talking about? Don't defame Yokai Watch 3. Buster's Tea. I didn't think that counted. I was in the bike lane, but okay, I guess I'll be careful. How did he carry a physical object into his afterlife? Did he just, like, spy on Amy and take a picture of her after he died? And then get it printed? Like, how do you have this? Mystic, welcome! A lot of people here today. Well, I guess we are playing one of the more well-known games, at least partially. Also, it's the end of the month. Gotta meet that quota. Gotta make that bag, you know. I really would love to do the Blasters rant at some point, but I need to play more of it. Also, that's another fun thing this version added. Jibanyan says his Soultimate name in when he performs his Soultimate in battle, which he didn't in the original, which is cool. What else would we name him? This is his destiny at this point. He ate it before dying. So does that mean this cat with no opposable thumbs and no clothes or anything or no pockets just was... How is he carrying this picture? What is the... No, it still doesn't make sense to me. Skid Mail. Why do we name him Skid Mail? I mean, I know what the joke was. It was just like, it was a stupid joke to begin with. But, like, Rudy doesn't have a Haramaki. Like, the Haramaki kind of, like, manifested when he became a yokai. It's, like, one of his quirks, I guess. It's just in the same way, like, Kaden, he was a cicada. He obviously didn't have clothes. They just manifested in his yokai form. Mystic, you know more Japanese than me. You read the Japanese. Plus, we all know this game verbatim. We've all played it like 20 times. Is there really a need? You know, let's go kill some more things first. Just for funsies. I mean, I guess that's true. But then again, it's not a part of his physical body, so I'd assume it'd be like different pools or whatever. But that could be true. Kill him! Yay. We are becoming rich. I mean, that is true. The Japanese has probably some pretty good jokes that have been obscured by the language barrier. Let's go to behind every mart and just try to fill out the medallion a little more, because I'm probably gonna like try to 100% the medallion at least in this version. So let's try to like fill out like Dilemma and Dimmy. I think they can be found behind here. They're a little clunky, but they're not too annoying. Like, they translated it about as well as you can. Oh, definitely Banyan first. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go for every yokai in the game. So yeah, that includes Shogunyan. Also, when did Tattletale get a plush? Or do you mean like the Tattletale hanging off of Jibanyan's face plush? Because that's the only Tattletale plush I've ever seen. You like rice. I don't remember what Dilemma likes. That is an interesting use of free will. I will say. Stamina Alpha this early, okay. The llama likes, well, I think you mean bread, but good to know. Thank you. I did not remember. Who cares for Dilemma? To be on TBH. Oh, let's buy one of these. I was like, we probably don't have anything to sell at this point. No. Oh, we have a doll. When did we get a doll? Okay. There we go. I'm sure you can use the stamina in a terror time, right? Otherwise, I don't know why it's in the game. I'm sorry if I... Well, to be fair, I'm also talking to y'all. My attention is split between chatting and actually playing the game. So... I forgot to heal up my yokai. Okay, that's fun. Let's just get you guys out of the way. Oh, yes, the easy one. What is Feminist's ultimate? Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, we're not using the old one. We can't. Yokai Watch 4? I think that's probably pretty easy to play. Like, if you have a guide, maybe occasional Google Translate, but also there's quite a few accessibility features in that game, so... Like, not only is there, like, a little guide dog that tells you where to go, you can also, like, press a button that, like, makes you take them where it, like, automatically leads you to the next landmark. So it's, like... This game is annoying, Mystic. I will say that. This game is stupid. The golden orb tapping one, that one's not fun. Yeah, all the others are fine. Well, I guess I don't really like the, what's it called? The one where it just the quick time event one, where it just has you press certain buttons in a row. That one's not fun. Yeah, it's more natural on 3DS, but this isn't a bad version. It's a pretty decent version. There's some things I would have done differently if I were in charge of making this, but I don't think it's a bad version at all. Oh no, he gave them COVID. Are you kidding me? Can we not get a Dimmy? McCracken is a code exclusive in 4. You need to buy one for Nintendo Switch as well, and then you can literally just grind him. There's not like a encounter type thing. You can just grind him forever. I just want a Dimmy. I don't even want to go searching for Cough Cough. I just want a Dimmy. Please. Yeah, the models look fine in HD, but not great. Like, you can definitely see a lot of the fixings and tuning ups they did in Yokai Watch 4. Finally.
Jimmy.
Timmy, skull emoji. Let's go, only like 200 yokai to go. Yay. Hey Kat, what do you have to say? Could we get maybe Cough Cough as well? Maybe. Do y'all remember what I feel like Cough Cough likes juice. I feel like I don't have any juice. Here, bread. Oh, that is what you like. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was juice. Okay. Just the story for now, and then afterwards we'll go for full medallion. I'm just trying to pick out some easy ones along the way. Like, we're just working through the story, and then we'll slowly fill out the medallion from there. I just figured, you know, while we're hunting yokai, I might as well get some of the easy ones out of the way. Nope. Oh wait, is this one? After Cough Cough, we're gonna go battle Dismeralda. Can we give you another one? Yes. Probably not gonna have time for a third. But that should be enough, right? Are you kidding me? Oh wait, is this the Gus Fring tree where we're just at? Yeah, it is. We're gonna run out of sandwiches. You don't realize how many times Elder Bloom has saved me in both Cat Cradle and Orcanos. Revival Sultimate of all adjacent yokai. Plus just a good healer in general in his normal moveset. Are you kidding me? I almost regret promising to get COVID first, because it's like, I just want to move on. Come on, give us some wisps or something. Just... Golden Orb is the worst in Switch. You're literally just like moving your control stick around and just spamming A. Please be friends with me, please. Please. Yes! Finally! Oh yeah, Banter Baker is open, that's right. I guess we could have. They removed it! They censored COVID in this version! Oh my god. Because I named my cough this in the original game. So this was definitely an addition to this one. Can we mix? Okay, no, we can't. Let's use a 1. They actually removed it. They actually censored that. That's crazy. Woo. Strap, but he looks like a COVID to me. He looks like a COVID. He's a brown COVID. Oh wait, I need to heal up. I need to go to IPO. I forgot to do that. I always forget to do that. What's his recolor's name? I know it's the blue one. Why am I going shopping? I need to save it IPO. Hurchin, that's its name. Thank you. I technically said it before the chats came in, but with the stream delay, I should say, not the lag. With the stream delay, you won't know that, so I'll look like a liar for claiming that. For claiming I figured it out before you told me. Nice cover. It's real. It was literally like 1 second later. Back when the watch mechanic just looked completely different for some reason in this game only. Except, why did we summon him and not the other 6? Or the other 5, sorry. This model always looks weird, where you can, like, sort of see, like, 2 teeth sticking out. I don't know what's... That sprite just bothers me. Come on, guys, we can beat Mudkip's wife with the power of friendship. Whisper, I know how to play the game. Gotta lock in for the first boss. It's not really a boss. Because, like, what's his name? Slimander is the first, like, actual boss. Where did I find it? Where was the breaking point? Yeah, just use all our attacks ultimates. Because that's how you play the game. That's how I play Pokemon, to BH. On the rare occasion I decide to play a Pokemon game. Just like all attackers all the time. There we go, that was easy. That was baby game. That was like way quicker than I remember it being. Although we did kind of level up a little more than normal trying to get Dimmy and COVID, Purple Guy and COVID. Sorry. I should be using their nicknames. Purple Guy and Purple Girl, yes. That's my favorite Yokai Watch crack ship. Dismeralda x Dimmy. Do you think Dimmy would be a homewrecker? Let me know in the comments. Or do you think Dimmy, Dismeralda, and Happy Air would get into like a polyamorous relationship? These are the hard-hitting questions of the Yokai Watch lore. You know what? Let's put it to a poll. Let's put it to a poll. Actually. There we go. Just insane out of context, but there we go. For some reason, I can't see it on mobile. I can't see the poll. Because mobile is kind of weird. Let me back out and go back in. And it's giving me an ad on my own video. Okay. I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it. He's crazy. Did you know they made an actual arcade game based on Fix-It Felix? Because apparently they did. I went to an arcade recently and they had a Fix-It Felix, like, actual physical arcade machine. It was really cool. It's less so a question of which you would prefer, but which you would think would be the more likely scenario. Because both of them are unlikely. I mean, both of them are really unlikely, because this is Dimmy we're talking about here. He is not even going to put himself out there for either of these options. Although he is kind of sneaky. I feel like there could be an affair going on there, and, like, Happy Air wouldn't even know. Like... Dimmy is sneaky and he's unobtrusive. I feel like if anyone is gonna get away with it, it's gonna be him.
Ooh.
Dimmy is far too brand for Dismeralda. That's true. That's fair. Chapter, is that considered this is considered chapter 2, right? Done. Because I don't really number the chapters in this game. It's kind of weird. So this is the chapter with what's his name? Slimeamander. And I think all those notifications were like saying we can go to the bank and stuff now.
Whis.
Happier X Dimmy. Do you really think, though, he'd leave Desmeralda for Dimmy? I don't know. I feel like they're too perfect of a couple. I wouldn't want to break them up. Like, I could see adding another element, but I couldn't see breaking them up, like, entirely. I love queer people so much. These are such fun discussions. Yeah, Mom. Screw off. The poll is at 50-50. If I remember correctly, it's making us go to the what's it called? The Cranky Kai, right? Oh, this is battling. Okay, we don't want to do that right now. Trying to remember, where are the rewards? There we go. 5-star coin, another 5-star coin. I love trivializing the game. Was that it? Well, I guess it was a lot, so. Let's go crank some Kai. Don't clip that. That doesn't sound right. Oh, we're going here first. What are we doing at Triangle Park? 4-star coins. Gifts from updates. This is a kind of Oh, I'm sorry. I'm used to getting like 14 special coins in a row from scanning arcs and Y medals. I'm sorry. Yeah, because we're on 1.4 now of the game. And one of those updates was, I believe, this year. Or not this year, last year, 2025. Sorry, my brain isn't adjusted yet. Katie is just better than Nate. Can we all agree? Polly's back in. I don't know why YouTube Mobile won't show me the poll. At least it won't on my account. Like, if I switch to another account, it would show me. But if I'm on my personal account, it won't show me. But also, I can't switch to that account in case I need to ban somebody or time them out or whatever. What are you doing? Why is my governor texting me? Okay, what's your favorite food again? Your favorite food is candy. Do I have any candy? I have gum. That's the best I got for you. I wish I could read Japanese. That would make this so much easier. I mean, you can get Nico normally in Yokai Watch 2. Yoke, are we gonna be able to face you? Probably not. Infinite stamina is goated. No! Stupid. Do we actually have the strength to beat you, though? Or wait, no. Do they not? Do you not fight them in this game? I just realized I've never encountered a Yo criminal in this game. Oh, in this game you don't even need stamina. You don't have stamina in the normal game, only in Terror Time. And that kind of sucks. Yeah, I do have a Stamina Alpha. I assume that is for Terror Time, pretty much. You can use Stamina in Terror Time, right? Because that's like the only time where you have like a stamina limit in the game. Why does her face look so weird in the her key art? Oh my gosh. Why couldn't they just have her looking like slightly to the side or something? Like, ew. Ugh. It's so gross. Ba yourself. You are a fusion in this game, correct? I just don't know who you fuse with. Because I know in Yokai Watch 2, they changed Tattlecast to a level evolution. With Laughalata, thank you. Should we put her on? Should we put her on? Is a Tattlecast cracked? But also, she's our only healer at this point, so like we might as well anyway. She is a fusion in Yokai Watch 1. In Yokai Watch 2 and onward, she was an evolution. Oh yeah, and Loving Slap, that's right. That's right. She's the best yokai we have at this point for befriending. Yeah, because I know I banned fusions in my Yokai Watch 2 Nuzlocke, and I did have a Tattle cast. And she was goated for that run. Get out of here. Loving Slap increases befriending odds for the yokai they hit. That was kind of my loophole for befriending in the Nuzlocke. I was like, I allowed myself to like use befriending enhancers, but only within a yokai's abilities. So like no food, but like Loving Slap and popularity, that's all fine. And wisps as well. It won't be continuing, and it won't be shelved for good. At some point this year, I would like to reboot it. Just start over the file again. It's very hard to do. It'll probably be the summer, TBH, because it's very hard to do something like that in school. Especially when I'm trying to manage normal uploads and then schoolwork, and then a lot of the time I just can't focus. Like, I really can't focus on something that intensive right now with how my brain is. Honestly, right now, and it's not like a great time to be doing something very intensive like that. To be honest, I'm mainly here today just because I don't want to be alone today. So, I don't think it would be good for me to be alone today, so I have people here who can keep me company, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you that are here. And it also makes me feel like I'm doing work, because I'm contributing to the channel something, even if I don't have the mental capacity right now to actually write a video. So it means a lot that you're here. Thank you so much. I know not everybody is that lucky. They don't just have a community like this they can turn to. Whether you're trying to help or not, whether you know or not, you really are. So I really appreciate everybody here. Anyway, less sad shit. I did not mean to do that. I meant to put Tattletale on the team. Yeah, Boohoo is like the one we can... I think we can get rid of Boohoo. How do I move them? Oh, that's how. Okay. I was about to, I think I was about to accidentally release them for a second there. I forget, does this game introduce you to the, Crankakai, or do you have to go to it? On your own? That would be awesome. We could always use new creators, especially as some are starting to burn out, like myself. Need people to carry the flame, keep the franchise alive. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, let's screw it. Let's see what we can get with our 4-star coins. Our 5-star coins. Our 4 5-star coins. Our 45-star coins. Why is it like blurred? Like it's phallic. It's a gashapon capsule. Again, I'm sorry if I feel like I'm asking stupid questions. It's been a while since I played one. And also, again, the language barrier. Ooh, I get 6 today, even though I only have 4 coins. In this game, it became like a randomized number. You know, like how in Yokai Watch 2, it can be like between 3 and 9 uses per day. They added that to the Switch version. Yo. Let's go! Let's go! My new naming scheme that I've been doing is... Frostina is Lily, and then evolving her, she becomes Lilith. That's been my current naming scheme for them. Oh, I just won Yokai Watch! Let's go! Goated first pull of the entire playthrough. That's insane. Okay. Okay. Okay, Soul Secrets, that's something. We will be getting Blizzaria 100% before the end of the game. Absolutely. It's not a post-game quest, is it? It's not. I think you can do that before the end of the game. Pookie! 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 Is your new healer and new popularity right off the bat. That is excellent. That is excellent. Just completely trivialize Boomer. I love breaking Yokai Watch. Hey, who are we gonna end on? Soul Secrets, okay. That was still pretty good. That was still pretty good for the starter pack is crazy. Unfortunately, they're at level 1. No, that's not what I meant to do. I keep forgetting. The technique one? What are you talking about? Since when was popularity a technique? It's always been a skill, hasn't it? Anyway, yeah. You're going. We'll keep you around for a tank. Slush. I mean, Droplet, you could be used later. Gus Fring, you're probably the best here to be swapped out with. Sorry. Get our tribe unity going here. That's good. That's perfect. Oh, you're talking about the book, Technique. Potato, tomato. I was like, we probably don't have anything to... Oh, we do have things to increase level. Let's give them to you two. Then we want to, yeah, let's pour the techniques into you. Screw it. Equipment, that's all we have. Okay, Jabani can keep that. Okay. Editor, play the clip of Gustavo blowing up when removed from the team. Let's get in like a couple battles to get you guys a little up to speed. Maybe we'll befriend some rough raps we'll need later along the way. This is already a goated playthrough. Not going to lie. No, but, like, they're so weak, guys. They're so weak. Look at how many levels down they are. They're like half the level of the rest of the team. Mainly, I just want to get you guys out of the way. I don't have any rice balls. I thought I had rice balls, so this isn't even going to work. Maybe it does. I don't know. But now we have popularity, so it's going to be easier. I need to actually go pick up some rice balls, because, like... Because someone was saying earlier we will need some more rough rafts, and they are right, so... But I should just at least have some rice balls on me anyway. How much money do I have? Okay, 2,000 yen. I'll go get some rice balls. Okay, I know I don't actually need to rank up. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. But I could also legitimately use some more rough rafts, because we are going to need Bad Dude. Who else do we need rough raft for? Do we need rough raft for anyone else? Or is it just, like, Bad Dude? Yeah, I'll get some of you. So we have some for juices, sandwiches. I guess we could have stopped at Banter Bakery. I guess that's my fault. But I'll try to get one more rough raft if possible. Rough raft spawns back here, right? I guess not here. Rough Raft? No. I think Rough Raft only spawns behind the one near Mount Wildwood. The course of action today is probably gonna be get to why do I keep forgetting his name? Slimeamander, and then probably quit for the day. Oh, Gangle, you startled me. Oh yeah, we also got just a Pinky Poo and a Frostina from the Crank in your absence. Just no big deal. Literally at the beginning of the gosh darn game. No, I don't want to talk to you. Dancing stars. I don't even remember. I don't even know how to spend them in Yokai Watch 1. Is it the same as 2? If so, then I know it. I know how to spend them. Dinamon, welcome. Dinamon, so the context of the poll is, do you think Dimmy would be a homewrecker and get with Dismeralda and ruin her relationship with Happy Air? Or do you think the three would form, Happy Air, Dimmy, and Dismeralda would form a polycule together? That is the context of the poll, so choose wisely. No, the dancing stars give you the different winning animations. Right? Or at least that's how they worked in 2. I don't know. How are we at like 30 people earlier? Now there's like 10 people here. 7 people here. Every time I say it, it goes down. How long is it gonna take to get another Rough Rap? We have a popularity yokai on the team now. What is taking so long? Why would I need sandwiches? He likes ramen. I don't know, I feel like I'm talking with chat a decent amount. As much as I can, splitting my attention. I ran out of ramen. You know what? I'm not buying more. Let's just continue on with the story. Grinding. I have a legitimate reason to get another Rough Rap. I need to evolve him into Bad Dude later, but also I'm using my current Rough Rap to fuse with Jibanyan when we unlock Fusion. That's perfectly reasonable. What are you talking about? And also, not everybody... I can't respond to every single comment, because not every comment is something that is able to be responded to, you know what I mean? Like, I made it a... Like, especially, like, in the early days, I made it a deal to respond to every comment. And then, like, 40 of them on one video is, like, basically the same thing, and it's like, how do I say this 40 different... How do I respond 40 different ways? Like... Come on, Jam, you gotta yell every sentence and fake reactions for engagement. I should do that. I should do that. I should just scream every time somebody comments something. What were they thinking with Tattletale in this game, girl? What happened? What happened? Front-facing Tattletale is in my nightmares, literally. Go ahead, come on, Mario, beat his ass, kick him up. What is the phrase from the video? I can't even get right what I'm referencing. Come on, Mario, kick his ass, beat him up. That's what I'm looking for. Gosh. My brain is deteriorating. I have so many references in my head, but I don't know. I either don't know them correctly or I don't know where they came from. Whoa, was that Whisper Guy's OMG? I had no idea he was in this game. That's so real. That would drive people away if I did, like, over explanatory commentary. I like money. I do not want to remember the early days of YouTube. Those are kind of fun, but like also not at the same time. When interacting with people. Oh boy, the Yokai Watch fandom was not fun then, just in general. What are you implying? Yeah, there's like 4 of you commenting and it says like 2 people on my end, so. Yeah, I think the viewer thing is just acting a little wonky. Sometimes it does that.
Whis.
And I'm viewing it too. Okay, so, I'm a narcissist. I'm like constantly watching my own stuff. No, it's just on my phone, so I can look at chat and have my full laptop screen be the game. I swear I'm not a narcissist. At least I don't think so. Maybe I am. I don't know. I hope so. I hope not. I don't think I have the ego required to even attempt to be a narcissist. Or so, it's in like waves. Oh wait, where am I going? Why am I going? It's not where I need to be. But yeah, sometimes I do get recommended my own videos in the algorithm. Like on my, I didn't even know that was possible. On my own feed, and it's like, why are you recommending me my own shit? I'm not gonna sit down and just watch my own video that I spent a week making, even if I did Like, I know it inside and out. I spent a week on it. Why would I watch that? I am not so self-absorbed that I'm going to watch my own video like 20 times. I already hate that I have to watch it like 3 times before I upload it to make sure everything is working fine. Once when I think I'm done editing to catch any mistakes, once it's fully produced to make sure that the Adobe Premiere Pro didn't mess up, and then once when it's uploaded to YouTube to make sure YouTube didn't mess anything up. Because I've skipped some of those steps before, and I've had things like literally just like go wrong, and I have to re-upload the whole thing, and people are already watching it and seeing the mistakes and stuff. It's stupid. It's stupid. I hate Premiere Pro. I hate YouTube. I hate this app. I hate this life. How the vote is still tied? Oh, and I guess I also watch it a 4th time when like it's premiering, but I usually have it silent because 1, I know what I'm saying, and 2, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I don't want to listen to that. I just want to be able to respond to people. Like, so at most, I watch it twice when it's on YouTube. Why would it recommend me my own stuff after that? Like, and those are like times I have to. I don't actually want to fucking watch it. I want to be done with it. Get this shit out of my face. I'm proud of it most of the time, but it's like, I don't want to watch this another. And obviously, I don't want to watch it recreationally. It's my own video. I mean, I've never been able to see the poll, so I feel you. I was gonna say, Pookie, do your job. It's complicated why I don't like my voice. And also, yeah, like Jack said, a lot of people just don't in general. What is bro even saying? Bro kachi kachi. Nah, I'm gonna get a voice modulator this year, trust. I'm gonna sound like an anime waifu. Y'all would love that, I'm sure. This is what I mean when I say Whisper is just like, what were they doing? I want to know like what kind of like voice direction he was getting, his voice actor was getting in the recording studio when recording all these lines. I'd love to know. When she Ming on my Ming till I Ming. Why are you all talking about Ming? Ming? Just randomly. Ming Ming. I just like, and now I'm just imagining like the Perry the Platypus theme song, and the part where like he does his little noise. I don't even know what to call it, but the noise that he does. I'm just imagining him saying like Ming Ming instead. I don't know why. They just popped into my head while that conversation was going on. The chitter growl, whatever you would call that. The I don't know what exactly you would call that. I guess a chitter. Is a chitter even a word? I don't know. But the stupid sound that he makes. I don't know what that's called. I'm sorry. Whisper's voice is a lot goofier, though, I feel like, in Japanese. A chitter is what you call it. I almost don't even want to say that word. Like, it sounds offensive. Guys, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this one alive. I don't know. Okay, we got the rotating ultimate, that's good. Right out of the gate. Right before Jibanyan got inspirited, let's heal him real quick. Oh, that was enough on its... How did that not get the third one? Okay. Why are we... Oh my god, why are we not targeting that one eye, guys? Come on. Think... Get our fast attackers out. Was good. Menti moment. Welcome. My phone kind of slightly covers the boss gauge, so I might need to move that later. Let's get the healer out to help with him, and then I guess I can take the pin off now. I know, guys, my team is so smart. There we go. There we go. What do you mean? Blizzaria and Pinky Poo are great for starting the game. What are you talking about? Especially getting a popularity skill yokai right out the bat. And I was already gonna get Frostina anyway. So like, why not now? Why not? Open. Yes. Let me pin you, please. I can't see the rest of the boss gauge because of how my thing is set up. I assume we're almost there. Let's go. Record time. Maybe. I don't know. Mods, clip that. Did I say something sus? What did I say? Now we can eat the pie. What does slime amender taste like? What does Venoct taste like? Legit question. It tastes... It's chicken out of here. Not everything tastes like chicken. Chicken sucks. What does whisper taste like? Actually, you know, don't answer that question. There's probably no good answer to that question. Oh, ice cream. I guess I wasn't thinking about ice cream. And marshmallows. Y'all pull out all the safe for work answers, meanwhile my head is just like, ugh. Do you guys think we should continue? We could probably fit another chapter in. Or we could stop right here. I'm gonna check on this poll. Now that I finally have some room to see it. 55% for Polycule and 44% for Homewrecker. I will put up a poll real quick. Sorry, we gotta end this poll. Team Polycule won. Because I don't know if I want to, but I feel like I should, you know? Okay, three votes for no. Damn. I thought it'd be at least there'd be one yes voter. New area would. That's true. That's true. But y'all are gonna lose interest if I try to get any yokai, so I don't know. Hey, look, I got a signable. Everybody leaves. 50-50. Unless somebody else votes for yes, I think we're gonna call it a day. Because I could also get started on my homework, because my weekly work for one of my blended classes gets assigned on Saturdays, so I could get a head start on that. Because it's probably going to be a busy week with like clubs starting up and stuff, and then some other projects. If you, I swear to God, if you get signal, I will leave. Okay, well, I think everybody here that wanted to vote did, so I'm gonna. It's tied, but I think I'm gonna take that as a sign that we can probably continue this another day. So I am going to. Well, but it's due on Friday. Like, it'd be nice to get a head start, but it's like I don't need to stop everything right now to do it. But that's just another reason. Like, I could take up some of my weekend on that instead of during the week, which is going to be a little more busy than normal. Yeah, I actually have to go finish my bug catching homework. I'm gonna head up to Mount Wildwood real quick and just catch a bunch of cicadas. uh but I'm going to save this. And yeah, that is probably a good stopping point for today. Do not buy this game. I beat it in one sitting. It is garbage. I hate G5 with a passion. Anyway, that's it for this stream. Let me find OBS again. Thank you all so much for watching part 1. Next time we will continue with the next chapter, which I believe is Timers and More. New area, Blossom Heights, first watch upgrade. Oh, it's it's Maritime Bay Adventure. It's the first G5 game. I'd love to rant to you about it later, but yeah, it feels like a good starting point for next time. Hopefully next Saturday? I don't know. Or maybe Friday. It depends on how things end up going this weekend. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye, my lonely watchers.